All right, guys. So here's some proof that we're having a client that's paying us over $4,000 every single month, recurring. This is the subscriptions tab, which means that this client pays us every single month on time for this service that we're providing, which is AI chatbots. So let's go over and run a quick demo in an n8n so far. Let's go over to here. Let's open chat here. Let's say hi. And let's see what this workflow spits out. So it says, hello, welcome to Sunrise Medical Clinic. How can I help you today? Are you looking to schedule an appointment or do you have a question about our services? I think I may have COVID-19. Can I schedule an appointment? Appointment or a checkup? So let's see what the AI spits back out. As you guys can see here, we're using Anthropic as the LLM. So let's say here, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well and suspect that you may have COVID-19. We'll help you schedule an appointment right away. Would you like to schedule an appointment for COVID-19 test or medical evaluation? If so, what's your full name, email address, current symptoms, what day and what time will work best for you? My name is The Rock. My email, I'm just gonna put a random email here, or my email so far. I would like to schedule a time for tomorrow at 1 p.m. So it goes through the AI agent. The AI agent then calls some of the tools here. As you guys can see here, we're using Airtable to host our database, and it's pretty much just pulling information and also a simple memory here. And then it's able to also schedule a time, create an event in Google Calendar, so then we know there is an event and appointment scheduled for tomorrow. So let's go over to the calendar here. As you can see here, the medical consultation has been booked in for The Rock at 1 p.m. for tomorrow. So this means that the workflow is firing properly. So now let's dive into a step-by-step how to set this up in n8n so that you can set up this chatbot for your dental clinic or medical clinic or even just any service provider. This will work as well, and it only takes 10 minutes to set up. So let's dive right into it. So the first step is the trigger. So what we need to do for the trigger is just click on that and make sure it's when chat message is received. All right, so we don't really have to set anything up in this kind of node here. We can just leave it as it is. But the next step is pretty much attaching that to an AI agent. So after that step, we pretty much just go into here and we want to make sure that it's selected here, it's connected chat trigger node. And then we can see here, we have pretty much a prompt which gives them the information about us, right? So you're a friendly, helpful AI receptionist for Sunrise Medical Clinic. Your task is to answer patient questions, book appointments, and we give them a few rules here, right? So for questions, if they want to book in a time and for appointment, we will want to ask them for their email, their name, their phone number, and preferred time and date. And after that has been scheduled, we want to make sure that we have this text here called now, just 2 curly brackets and a $sign and a now, which pulls today's date and time as well. So if you guys want this prompt here, you can feel free to join my free school community and you can get that prompt in the school community down below. But that's pretty much all we need to do is giving the LLM a prompt here. And you can see here the chat model is Anthropic, so we use Cloud for that. Just double click on that. And on the left side is the inputs, on the right side is the outputs, and in the middle is the configuration for the node. So you just simply want to create that Anthropic account. If you don't have one yet, just create a new credential, go over to Cloud APIs, and then you can select whether you want 3.5 HiQ. I'd rather use 3.7 Sonnet, but just use more credits. So it really depends on what kind of model you want for the LLM, but we're just going to stick with Cloud for now. And then for simple memory, all you have to do is click on that node here and type in simple memory on the side, and then it'll spit out this simple node here. So if you guys want to play around, you guys can play around with the context window length. I prefer to use 8. It's ideally set at 5, but if you guys are sending more messages, if you guys require more data, and usually your patients ask a lot of questions, and you can set the context window length to 8 to 10, and that works as well. And the next tool that we're going to be calling is the Airtable Q&A tool. So you guys will need to set up an Airtable an account. So we're just going to go over to Airtable here and just go back to our database. All you guys need to do is just set up an account. And I just set up pretty much a workspace here, which will host the Q&A info. So pretty much in this kind of this sheet here, we just pretty much put in data associated with the business that we're working with. So in this case, it's a medical clinic. all we need to do is give it some information, so then the AI can pull the data from this tool here, right? So we just give it a few pieces of information, like, what our opening times are, where are we hosted, what kind of services do we provide, and for appointment lengths, how long are they expected to be. So that's what we're going to be putting all here. So if we go over to the next tab here, it's called the CRM. We can actually see that the Rock is scheduled in for 1 p.m. tomorrow, which means that the AI workflow has been working and firing properly, right? So then you also want to set up a separate kind of sheet to host your data as well. All right. So that's pretty much what we need to set up for Airtable. And after that, we just need to set automatically, and just create a new credential if you haven't already, and make sure you have the API key. Go over to here, profile, go over to Builder Hub, and you'll have your API keys right here on the side. All right. So after that, you just need to click on for resource, make sure it's record, and operation, it's search. Search is just second to the bottom, so make sure you click on search there. From list, make sure you pull that from the sales agent memory. So that's what it means by where it's pulling from. So pretty much you want it to be table 3, pretty much the tools there, and that's pretty much the workspace that we're hosting the data. So you want to make sure that's the same workspace. And then from list, which is the Q&A tool, that'll be table 3, which is the one right here, because we want the AI to pull information from this specific sheet, and then we want it to spit out data and create an event in the separate sheet, which is the CRM, right? From list, we want to make sure that's selected and filtered by formula. We don't have to touch anything there, and that's pretty much it for the Airtable Q&A tool. And for Google Calendar, pretty simple to set up. Just set up your Google Calendar account, link it with your email, and set automatically. Make sure it's set to that. And resource is you want to create an event. So event here, and then create. All right, and then select your email, and then we want to, for start and end date, we want to actually set it to define automatically by AI model. And after that, down here below, we want to select a few more things, which is define automatically by model as well. We want to make sure we select attendees, all right, and also a summary of what they're actually doing, and also select define automatically by model as well. All right. So after that, our last kind of configuration is the Airtable record, which means that we want the AI to spit out the date and time of the appointment and things like that. It's different piece of information regarding the patient. So we want to select that account again, set automatically, set it to record. Resource will be record. Operation will be create. From list will be sales agent memory, and the table will be channels here. So sales n8n CRM, that's going to be what we're selecting for that, and we want to map each column manually. And for the values to send, we want to select name, email, and scheduled appointment time, which is the 3 kind of columns here, right? And we want to map it and set to be defined automatically by model. So how do we actually go about and sell these AI infrastructures to businesses for at least $5,000 to $10,000 every single month? Well, all businesses we can agree on have 3 problems, right? The first thing is that they need leads, or they need traffic, right? A business without leads or a business without traffic is not a business, right? And more importantly, they need consistent leads. They need leads coming in not only today, but tomorrow and the day after that, and they need to be able to predict how many leads are coming in, right? The next step is to nurture those leads, right? We want to make sure that those leads are spoken to, right? So then they're able to actually, communicate with your business. So then you're able to move them along the marketing process or the sales process to get them to the third step and the most important step, which is to close. We want to be able to close these leads, turn them into, qualified leads, and then we want to be able to close those leads for our service. Let's say medical practice, let's say a checkup, an appointment, different things. If you're a dental appointment, let's say you want to get some braces, or you want to get a retainer, you want to get teeth whitening, you want to upsell and close these patients on certain deals. First part is that the AI chatbot already solves the lead nurturing, right? A lead comes into the business, into the doctor's business. The AI chatbot speaks to those leads and qualifies them and tells them to book an appointment with us, let's say tomorrow at 1 p.m., just like it did with The Rock, right? And different businesses have different dynamics. Some businesses require maybe not a chatbot, but let's say an AI dialer, which actually the AI calls up the lead and speaks to them and books an appointment with them on the phone, right? We can also build AI dialers, right? But essentially what we're solving is this is step 1, step 2, step 3. We're solving step 2 of the marketing process, which is already super valuable for businesses because they can then outsource that to you and your team with AI, so that they don't have to continue hiring people and managing people, because that in itself is a hassle, right? But we have to solve also number 1, right? And by solving number 1 and number 2, we're able to charge high prices, 5-figure retainers, and getting paid at least, $4,000 to $5,000 every single month for maintaining this service for them, right? So the first kind of problem is getting leads, and most businesses don't know how to get leads, right? So we're going to do this through Facebook ads. We run a simple Facebook ad for their business, right? Getting some customers through the door into the medical practice, into the dental appointment, into the med spa, whatever business that might be. We just run a simple Facebook ad, getting those leads through the door. And once those leads have actually come into the business from the Facebook ad, we then use our automatic AI chatbot or AI dialer to qualify them to book an appointment. And all the business has to do, so all your client has to do, is essentially close that deal, right? They just need to speak with them and be like, okay, your appointment will cost this much, pay us now, give us your credit card, right? So as an AI agency owner, AI infrastructure seller, we're selling these two things, right? Step 1 and step 2. Step 3, we leave it to the business owner to close, right? If they don't want to close, we can then offer them a sales team, right? But essentially, these are the first 2 things that we need to do, and that's our offer, right? We get them leads, and then we get them qualified leads as well, because qualified leads is different from just normal leads, right? A qualified lead is worth much more to a business than just a regular lead, because it's actually gone through the qualifying process, which your AI chatbot does for you, right? So you're solving these 2 problems for a business, which then allows you and gives you the audacity to charge high retainers every single month. Or you could just sell it as a one-off package, like a build and release kind of offer, which means that you build this chatbot for them and you just sell it to them for, let's say, 10 grand. And if they want you to maintain it, then you can charge them, let's say, $500 to 1K every single month on a monthly recurring basis to handle and maintain that chatbot for them should any problems or bugs come up with the chatbot, right? So then you're pretty much a full-time kind of agency owner and a freelancer selling these AI services to these businesses. So essentially you're solving 2 really crucial steps of the marketing process for all these businesses, and we actually teach this inside the AIinfrastructures.com. So if you guys want to learn more about how to close these deals and charge $10,000 every single month per client, then make sure you book a call with me and my team down below in the link in the description, and we'll be happy to help you guys out. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys want to sell these AI chatbots on n8n, which are pretty easy to build, to businesses and local businesses, then you guys can start making $500 to even upwards to $5,000 to $10,000 a month by selling these AI infrastructures. And if you guys want me to provide you guys with these systems and help you guys build these and accelerate your progress in selling these AI systems in 2025, then make sure you click on the link down below to speak with my team, and we'll be happy to reach out to you and help you set this up for your own businesses so you can start selling these services from upwards for $5,000 to $10,000 every single month. So if you enjoyed this video, give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm excited to see you guys in the next video.